for all the agencies in the audience right now, the person who is running your MWDBE programs, there's 5 traits that will make that person do a great job. One is a reporting relationship. If the person who's running your programs are not reporting directly to the top, it's not going to work. If the person who's running your program does not have adequate funding to execute their duties and responsibilities, it's not going to work. If they don't have adequate staffing, it's not going to work. If they have not built up both internal and external supporters, it's not going to work. There are a lot of state senators and congresspeople who hold me personally accountable for the funding that we get, ensuring that that funding is not only spent in a cost-effective manner because it's taxpayers' money is being spent, but also in a inclusive manner. And so if you're running a program that's not awarding contracts and paying taxpayers' dollars to black and brown companies, right, you got to focus on why. And then you got to come up with strategies that's going to eradicate those barriers. And then the person who is running the program, 1, they must be qualified, and 2, they must be empowered. And so I report directly to the chairman and CEO and the MTA board, and they hold my staff of 80 people accountable for results. When I was in college, I basically took a flight home from SUNY Buffalo to Chicago. And I walked down and I got my boarding pass and I boarded my flight. And when I got on the plane, I looked at my ticket and the ticket said seat 1A. Seat 1A. Damn, seat 1A, okay. So I sat down and I finally realized that I was sitting in first class. And so I got kind of nervous, right? So after everybody was getting on the plane, I walked out, I went back to the counter and I said, Miss, you know, there must be some misunderstanding. I paid for a coach ticket and I'm sitting in first class and I hope you didn't charge my ticket for first class, my credit card for a first class ticket. And so she said, young man, relax. You were dressed so nice, we automatically bumped you up to first class. So as I'm walking back, you know, back down the tunnel, back to my seat, I almost got emotional. I said, damn, I'm a poor college student. I'm flying in first class, right? I almost got emotional. So I sat down and I says, excuse me, Miss Scotch on the Rocks. So I was going to enjoy that experience, but the problem was that although I had a first class ticket, I had a second class mentality. First class ticket, second class mentality. And so a lot of you business people who are in the audience right now, you've been told that you're not big enough, that you're not good enough, that you don't have access to capital, that you don't have surety bonding. And I tell you, we have a new mayor, and I saw him last night. His name is Eric Adams, and he's going to do a great job for us. It's the second black mayor of the city of New York. He has a saying. He says, we are going to move forward, we are going to weed out the noise, and we're going to grind. And so you should move forward, you should weed out the noise, and you should grind. And you should demand that these agencies who are entrusted with taxpayers' dollars are doing everything that they need to do in order for firms like you to bid and win contracts and become part of the American dream. Thank you.